Greetings from two... We're excited to be... here for opening day tip-off, Doris. It feels like the league is in a great place.
There is no doubt, BA, absolutely. To me, more talent in the league right now than potentially we've ever had before. And I don't just mean star talent. There's a depth of quality skill across the board. We know the shooting has revolutionized the game. It's going to be a fun year.
And now Dallas' starting group. The two stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. And it's Grimes in at the 3 spot. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Irving against Mitchell. Mobley with the block.
That's a big-time send-back by Evan Mobley. That length is real, folks. Look out.
Mobley, a screen on Washington. And Mobley throws it down.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Well, you look at Evan Mobley, Doris, so agile for his size.
This is a young man, Brian, with so much upside. Defensively, he can guard on the perimeter, slides his feet, keeps his balance, contests without fouling, and he's growing every repetition on the offensive end. I can't wait to see his future. Well, it's all about decision-making in the pick and roll, and Donovan Mitchell making all the right choices.
Doncic outside. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
That's just big-time playmaking ability from Donovan Mitchell. This guy working the defense to create a shot opportunity.
Doncic against Mobley. Doncic deciding where to go with it. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the three. And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. The Cavs have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor.
Oh, my goodness. The size and athleticism of Evan Mobley. What a sight to behold.
Washington a screen. Doncic passes to Irving. The shot that time not on target. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Boy, Mitchell's confidence is off the charts right now. Off the dribble jumper, yes, sir.
Now here's Doncic. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Outside Irving. Gafford the screen, looking to win the run. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Washington.
Kyrie Irving is capable of going shot for shot.
Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle steps.
BA, this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
Here's Doncic, following the score by Cleveland. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Mitchell.
Boy, Luka's strength, his size, his savvy puts him at the free throw line so often.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us. And Brian, they know there's still work to do."
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you. Doncic outside. And Doncic with the jam.
A dribble drive by Luka Doncic isn't about speed. It is about craftiness. This guy is so smart.
To the middle. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Mitchell with the ball. 5 points in the game. .24 seconds left in the opening quarter. And Gafford with the block.
Boy, you see the great timing of Daniel Gafford on the defensive end.
Here's LeVert. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Here's Mitchell. 5 on the clock. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Washington, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Irving. Chalk up 2 there. Irving's got 5 now.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
For 3, Allen. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Evan Mobley getting it done for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. In the backcourt, it's Mitchell and LeVert. And it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Irving for 3. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Mitchell with the ball. Gafford picks him up. For 3, Allen. Allen missing again. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 5-point game, and for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Outside Irving. Stolen by Mitchell.
This is what superb defense is all about, guys. He read that all the way.
Mobley, a screen on Irving. Here's Mitchell. Oh, it's blocked by Washington. And they're able to recover. Just 5 on the clock. Allen with a screen on Irving. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. The shot by LeVert, no good. Mavericks trail by 5. Doris, one thing you can say about Caris LeVert, he knows how to seize an opportunity.
And the thing about it, PA, is it doesn't matter if that opportunity comes when he's being a starter or when he's coming off the bench. His mindset is, my skill set is score, and that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Now here's Mobley. He really had an off game against the Heat. Pass to Okoro, and here's Mitchell. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Doris, back in January 2023, Donovan Mitchell became the 5th player to ever score 71 in a game.
Think about this, Brian. Just Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, and David Robinson had done it before Donovan Mitchell. Incredible company he keeps.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 10. The 3. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Doncic has got 13.
Well, look at Doncic. Relishes the opportunity to control the action. And right now he is cooking the defense.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Now here's Doncic. 13 points in the game. Count the basket.
We know that Luka's a 3-level scorer. He's elite from any range. That time he goes to the midi.
Down low. Mobley passes to Allen. Mobley outside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. P.J. Washington picks one up. And every team is looking for length on their roster.
Yeah, the reason, BA, is because of the quality and skill of shooting. Guys are coming across half court, and they can shoot the basketball at 35 feet. The reason you need length is there's more area to cover. Increasingly, Brian, it's getting harder and harder to play as an undersized guard in this league.
Washington outside. Back to Doncic. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Irving, no good.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
And look at the mobility there from Mobley. Excellent at executing in the open floor.
Now here's Irving. He's got 5. Washington outside from behind the arc. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. The Cavaliers lead by 5. And Grant, for the Cavs to take that next step in terms of contending, what do you think has to happen?
Well, number one, enhancing their ability to put pressure on the rim. When you look at their rate of free throws and offensive rebounds, there is big room for improvement.
Donovan Mitchell, how pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Pass to Irving. Gafford the screen. Dallas, no good that time either. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Mavericks.
No need to rush that play. That's called giving away a possession.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Doncic over Okoro. Irving against Mitchell. Outside Irving. Sweet little floater. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. And more NBA.
And taking a look at the Cavaliers, you really get to see what they're made of. After your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have.
Moving on now to the game we've been watching. Evan Mobley has been fantastic.
He's feeling.
That does it for halftime. Let's get.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Evan Mobley really making a difference here.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. They've got Spencer Dinwiddie. Derek Lively is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Klay Thompson. And it's Exum in at the small forward position. Garland, no good.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
And Dinwiddie, here we go. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Dinwiddie's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, just incredible ability on the drive. This guy, Spencer Dinwiddie, so difficult to contain.
Back to Garland. For three. Hits the trifecta. Garland's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
Thompson, a screen on Garland. Dinwiddie, that one's good for 2.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Garland, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Garland's got 5 points.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
Doris, when we talk about young guards, few better than Darius Garland. What makes him great?
I think a few things, but I would start with the fact that he's a 3-level scorer. Knocks down the 3 with consistency, can get to his in-between, but also creative at the rim. The other thing I love, Brian, is that he defends with great intensity.
They set a pick. Pass to Wade. Stolen by Dinwiddie. And here's the fast break. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Well, Spencer Dinwiddie, take out your do-it-yourself, get the steal, and finish in transition. Nice.
This is his second trip to the line in the game. And you got to give this Dallas front office credit for how they've acquired quality role players, Greg.
Well, BA in particular adding length and athleticism. That's helped them defensively, as well as providing some lob targets for Luka and Kyrie.
Shot clock at 5. Garland, no good. Mavericks trail by 4. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Thompson outside. Thompson pulls it in. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. Out to Thompson. Oh, he tries a 3. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Thompson's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Thompson with a screen. Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
Well, Spencer Dinwiddie can make an impact in the painted area. He's got size at the position.
Garland feeling it out a bit. And the layup is good off the glass. Garland's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Dinwiddie against Strus. The three from Thompson. Drills it from deep.
How about Klay Thompson, a career average of north of 40%? You better get a hand up when he's in three-point territory.
Garland against Dinwiddie. And Klay Thompson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Clock at 6. Back to Mitchell. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Dinwiddie. An easy 2 on the layup. And now it's just a 2-point Cavalier lead.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Mobley, a screen on Dinwiddie. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Second chance effort. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Mavericks trail by 4. Here's Dinwiddie. 14 points for him. Another 3 for Dallas.
He's been perfect this quarter. They keep feeding him, and he keeps delivering.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Thompson against LeVert. Outside Mitchell. 4-3. Cleveland gets it back. The 3 is up. Yes, sir! Mitchell from long range.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And offensively, a great show for the fans. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
And Allie, thanks. In the backcourt, it's Mitchell and LeVert. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Okoro in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
This has been one of the most elite, consistent scorers since he entered the league. Luka in the house.
Mitchell finds Allen. Back to Mitchell. And he's going to the line for 2. The official, and in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call.
Challenge in place. We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The first free throw is good. And Doris, Cleveland looking to balance their roster, trying to make sure the pieces fit.
And that's been the concern, right, BA? Because there's been some positional overlap, particularly in the front court. And this is where roster construction truly matters in the league.
Here's Doncic. Nice finish from Luka.
Yeah, an offensive player like Luka expects the contact. He's anticipating it, so it doesn't bother him. That's a big-time finish.
Mitchell against Doncic. Right side, Mitchell. Can't hit that one. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Irving against LeVert. To take the lead. And the Mavericks, another three.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Outside Mitchell. The three ball. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Well, he tries to answer with a three of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
Irving against Mitchell, and that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And here's Doncic. 5 to shoot.
Obviously, the scouting report on Okoro starts with his defense. He's physical, he's relentless, and he gives maximum effort.
Gafford with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Irving. He takes it in. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Outside Mitchell. High arcing shot. Got it. Mitchell's got 20 points.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Doncic passes to Irving. No good on the triple. The Cavs trailing. Mitchell with the ball. Gafford picks him up. Mitchell against Irving. Lets it go from deep. And it's Mitchell. The miss. And Doncic has got the ball here for Dallas. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Luka on the attack.
He has been taking and making big shots for a long time. Luka Doncic with the delivery.
Mobley on a screen. Outside for Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell on the attack. Deflected. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Doncic against Mitchell. Mobley with the block.
Yeah, nice timing on the rejection. Mobley showing you how incredible defensively he can be.
And he commits the intentional foul. And Dallas making a change here. Lively's checked in. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. And Cleveland making a change here. Garland's checked in. .103 left in the fourth quarter here. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Money!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Doncic outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Yes!
Doncic relishes the opportunity to deliver in big moments, and my goodness, embrace the spotlight, young man.
And it's good.
Big Jared Allen outshining the bright lights.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his 3rd foul of the game. We've got 13 seconds left in the 4th. Mobley against Irving. And so they foul intentionally.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And the second of 2 is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. There is a lot on the line. And he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a 3-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
From deep, Mitchell. He's off from 3. And so the big win by Dallas in a tight game. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome. The 2K, and now the New York Knicks starters. Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Towns in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Mavericks, Washington and Lively hold down the post for them. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. And it's Grimes in at the 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Irving looking for an opening. Lively a screen on Brunson. Irving attacking. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Clark, Kyrie Irving has got to be as skilled a player as we've seen in the NBA.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know if I've ever seen a better layup maker than him. I played against Isaiah Thomas and read about Nate Archibald and some of the other great small ball guards, but man, this kid, Kyrie Irving, well, young man now, 50, 40, 90 on the season, and a lot of times he's making acrobatic layups against 6'9" and 7-foot guys. Special. You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
And here we go. Brunson heading to the hoop. Count it. Good. Brunson's got 5 points so far.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 or 4 so far.
Irving against Brunson. Count the basket.
It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the screen roll. A solid decision maker in these sets, and he also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to.
Now here's Brunson. 5 points in the game. Anunoby, good.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling it.
Doncic outside. From deep. Hands it from downtown.
Luka won't take three-pointers laying down. He's coming right back at you with the answer.
And Brunson, here we go. That one goes in. He's got 7.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. Big time! Did you guys see that from Luka? My goodness, some extra sauce there.
Here's Hart. Tried to bank it in, but he missed it. Mavericks trail by 3. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Coach Jason Kidd. We both had the same topic, Mikal Bridges, and the impact he can have on the game. Coach told me he's someone we've talked about for sure. We can't let him out-hustle us. That's when he does the most damage. See if they can match Bridges' energy. Guys?
Thank you, David. Washington with it from deep three-point territory. Another shot. Gafford kicks to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Luka. so many physical gifts. Taking flight right there.
So for New York, their last game a win against the Raptors in Toronto. Brunson against Doncic. A shake. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Irving against Brunson. Irving passes to Washington. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. Irving misses. The Knicks with the lead. And there's Brunson. That's good on the assist from Bridges.
Pushing the action. Brunson always a threat in transition.
For the screen on Brunson. Now Irving. To the middle. Here's Gafford. Hits the J after faking out the D with the quick up fake.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Brunson a screen on Washington. And Anunoby slams it in.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Gafford sets the pick for Irving. Can't tie it up as that one misses.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Towns finds Bridges. Back to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Jalen Brunson has been on display for the New York Knicks. He finishes with 9. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. Big men on the floor, formerly Washington and Gafford. And it's Grimes in at the 3 spot. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Hey, Greg, since getting traded in 2023, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
Paint is Carl Anthony's domain. His body lets him just own it.
It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut back down to just 1 with the basket from Kyrie Irving. Brunson the pass to Towns. Now, here's Anunoby. And again, New York turns it over. Here's a chance now to check out the New York Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. Then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And looking at the Toronto matchup, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see their lineups get sorted out.
A nice shot by Irving.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
From deep, Brunson. What a shot by Brunson.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Doncic feeling it out. Pass to Irving. Washington with a screen on Brunson. Washington with it. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Hart. On the wing, Bridges. In the game against Toronto. Very impressive.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now they're trying to build around those two guys.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, DA. Thank you. And Irving comes to help. Pass to Bridges. Hard against Irving. Out to Bridges. Lets it go with a three. No good. Shot missing. So for Dallas, their last game, a loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City. And then Washington with the dunk.
Boy, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. He's got a little main streak in him, too, which I like.
They kick out to Anunoby. Pass to Bridges. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Anunoby with the screen for Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And sometimes you just get a step on the defender. Bridges saw an opening there and exploited it.
Irving with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. Lively, that's good.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
I know there's some teams out there that would prefer to just shoot their way out of a slump, but, you know, getting a few to drop from in close or inside the arc is often a good way to get your whole offense going.
From deep, Brunson. He can't hit that time. Dallas has gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And there's a whistle that goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game. Irving passes to Grimes. Back to Irving. Lively a screen on Brunson. Irving against Brunson. Irving's shot is good.
We've seen Kyrie do this so many times, precise in the two-man game. Lethal, too.
Brunson sets a screen for Anunoby. And Brunson has it in the corner. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Look here now at the Mavericks. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah. Moving on. The Mavs find themselves in a battle. Close matchup so far.
The energy in their hometown is electric.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got Robinson. Miles McBride out there with Payne. Then there's Achua. And it's Sims in at the power forward. Here's McBride. He's defended by Exum. Shot clock at 5. Here's McBride. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. The league is attempting, Clark, to minimize flopping. Do you like the technical foul assessment for just that act?
Yeah, I do. I really do, because that way you can get it out of the game. These guys are as big, as strong as any athletes in the world. They shouldn't be falling down as much as they do trying to draw fouls.
Here's Exum driving inside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, way to play an attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Exum hits them both. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Now, here's Achua. He's covered by Thompson. The dunk by Achua.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Thompson. No scoring in this one. Lock at 6. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
And this is Thompson's calling card, an exceptional shooter from downtown.
There's a screen by Achua. Here's McBride, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Payne. Outside for Robinson. Pass to Payne. Here's McBride. And it goes down 2 points. McBride's got his second basket of the night.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
The defense a step slow, you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in a single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level undeniable. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Stolen by Brunson.
You could tell it was almost tunnel vision on that pass. Had no idea where the defender was.
And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 1:59 left in the third quarter of the game. Brunson for 3. Likes the look and drains it.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the 3. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Exum deciding where to go with it. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
Kleba, the pass to Dinwiddie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Thompson misses. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for New York. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And it's Towns missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
A legendary shooter, Thompson is also a versatile defender who plays with great energy on both sides of the ball.
1:02 left to play here in the third. Fires the three. Dallas again missing. Knicks trail by 8. Pass to Towns. Anunoby outside. Hart with the screen for Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby, confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
Irving. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Dallas. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to talk to his guys. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Yeah, he's just torching them right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button, and figure out how to slow his roll.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. .32 seconds left here in the third quarter. Brunson kicks to Bridges. There's 18 seconds left to play in the third. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Bridges is a crafty player, knows how to draw whistles and get to that line.
Both free throws good from Bridges.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Outside Irving. With 4 seconds on the clock. And the rejection by Towns. Just 3 on the clock. And there's the nice layup by Irving. And that's now 20 points for Kyrie Irving. Knocked away. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Mavericks lead by 8. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up. Tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Big man on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. And it's Grimes in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Here's Grimes. Outside Irving. Driving in. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
You know, this is simply what Kyrie Irving does. Get buckets against defenders. He's a bucket maker.
Brunson downhill. There's the triple. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Anunoby.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
For the screen on Brunson. And the shot goes down. Irving's got 24 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Outside Irving. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Towns with the steal. Gafford with the steal. Pass to Grimes. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Gafford finds Irving. Six to shoot. Takes the 13-footer.
Some hard-nosed defense from Brunson. He will just stay connected defensively.
And with that, the Maverick lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Anunoby. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Here's Irving, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Josh Hart. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
Bridges for 3, and the 3 ball is good.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable, taking and making his share of threes.
Hart against Washington. Outside Irving. From the arc. Rebounded by Hart. Knicks trail by 6. And the rejection by Gafford. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Bridges. The shot from the low post is good. Bridges has got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, a major factor in those 2021 finals. Bridges growing more and more comfortable in the big moment.
Irving passes to Washington. Outside Irving. Just 5 on the clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, that's what makes Kyrie Irving so hard to stop. I mean, you never know what he's going to do when he goes into his bag.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
Brunson up top, guarded by Doncic. Anunoby against Washington. Towns kicks to Anunoby. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And the native of England, Anunoby doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
Pass to Gafford. Doncic outside. To answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's New York. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Brunson. They kick out to Anunoby. Now Hart. Back to Anunoby. To tie it up. And the rejection by Gafford. Oh, wow, unable to get a shot off in time, and they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up the shot clock violation. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they got to try to manage it.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. New York calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. Guys, what do you think?
I mean, it's iffy that there's enough time to even get a quick shot and the foul.
I agree with you. Time is not on their side, but that's really their only hope, so I'm sure that's what they'll try to do.
So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied. Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.
Welcome to... The 2K Sport and the Cleveland starting five. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. In the backcourt, it's Mitchell and LeVert, and it's Okoro in at small forward. And for Dallas, the two stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. And it's Grimes in at the 3, the small forward. That's tipped. Irving with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Mitchell against Doncic. Outside Irving. Washington outside. Shot clock at 6. Outside for Irving. Washington, a screen on LeVert. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Such long arms. Mobley is tough to do anything against.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Crafty move. Ooh, rejected by Doncic. Here's Grimes. He's checked by LeVert. Grimes, the pass to Doncic. There's the three. He buries it from three. And in the second game of a back-to-back, how much does that affect a player's energy level?
Well, the better conditioned you are, the less it's going to affect your energy. That's why I love back-to-backs. It separates the men from the boys.
Now here's Allen. Really struggled in that loss against Miami. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Irving against Mitchell. Gafford with a screen on Mitchell. Irving for three.
Up in the face of the ball handler. Mitchell takes pride in both sides of the ball.
LeVert with the ball. Gafford picks him up. Allen with a screen on Gafford. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Back to LeVert. 5 on the clock. Going inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And LeVert is a tremendous athlete. Once he gets into the lane, he's terrific at finding ways to finish.
And that's a foul called on Isaac Okoro. That's his first foul of the game. On the wing, Irving. Checked by Mitchell. Rejected by Allen.
That reach from Allen, let's just say it's tremendous.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face, Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
Well, you talk about an anchor for this defense. Richard Jared Allen is that.
It's hard to find a big man who can move and eat up space like Allen. He's a great shot blocker that can also move his feet on the perimeter and guard in isolation. But a difference maker at the rim, that is where he's at his best. Easy for the big man Allen to get up and throw it down.
Doncic outside. To the paint. Here's Gafford. Over Allen. And it's Gafford missing.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Knocks it down from distance.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Irving against Mitchell. Outside Irving. Puts it up. Mobley grabs the board.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
The three from Mitchell. And Cleveland another three.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And it's Doncic missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And here's Okoro. He's scoreless. Mitchell finds Mobley. Here's Allen. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Now here's Doncic. Started by Okoro to win the run. A nice shot by Doncic. Doncic has got 7 points.
Oh my, tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Poke loose. Okoro passes to Mitchell. Washington against Mobley. 6 to shoot. Back to Mitchell. Got it. Good job in the low post. Mitchell's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Dallas shooting their first free throws tonight. And he makes the first. Doncic hits them both. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
And Mitchell puts up a deep three. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Cleveland.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration for the perimeter so far.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. In the backcourt, it's Mitchell and LeVert. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position.
Mitchell's been a master of the pick and roll for years. With the right partner, he's unstoppable in that set.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel. We have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you. Grant, as long as the Mavs have Luka Doncic, they'll be a contender in the West.
Yeah, no doubt. Luka is the special guy who can carry a team. He's an MVP candidate year in and year out. And Dallas is just very lucky to have him.
Mitchell finds Mobley. Second chance shot. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Richard, no doubt about the upside of Evan Mobley. What's his best position, you think, though?
Defensively, he can guard 1 through 5. He is a Defensive Player of the Year candidate every single year. But offensively, unless he improves his three-point shot, he is most likely going to be more of a 5. If he wants to play the 4, he's got to be able to stretch it from 3.
Oh, rejected by Allen. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen. Outside Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Driving to the basket. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
Irving has such a high IQ, including knowing exactly when to drive.
Knocked away. Doncic against Mitchell. Washington, a screen on Mitchell. Washington outside. And a nice finish on the layup. And now just a 3-point Cleveland lead.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Mobley on a screen. Here's Mitchell. Second shot opportunity. The open shot by Allen. Outside Mitchell. Another shot. And they get it back. Allen, the pass to Mobley. And another miss by Cleveland.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
There's a screen. Pass to Washington. Irving looking around. To the inside. Here's Gafford. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Okoro. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Okoro's gotten his first bucket of the night. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do.
Oh, throw it down! Wow!
Whoa! Not known for showing off, Doncic with the highlight reel jam. Did I say that? Wow.
Outside for LeVert. Pass to Mitchell. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Now here's Doncic. He's closely guarded. In the paint, Luka!
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Allen with a screen on Doncic. The 3 from Mitchell. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Here's Doncic. On the wing, Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. Daniel Gafford picks one up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Mitchell just continues to improve every season, and now he's one of the game's elite players.
Lively, he's checked in for Dallas.
Well, here in the second quarter, he's starting to dial up his aggressiveness as far as working himself to the free throw line.
Doncic left side. Washington outside. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Mitchell. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Cleveland on top. They lead by 6. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Their work on the glass has been superb tonight, chasing down every miss there, Ernie. That's their mind.
And now, not a bad... Thanks for joining us.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Spencer Dinwiddie is out there with Dante Exum. Then there's Maxi Kleba. Then it's Klay Thompson. And it's Lively in at the 5. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Garland against Dinwiddie. It's Thompson, high post. Back to Dinwiddie. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
Gotta love guards that can finish inside. Is Dinwiddie on that list? Absolutely.
Outside Garland. And he converts the layup. Garland's gotten his first points in this one.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Dinwiddie against Garland. Now Dinwiddie. Thompson, a screen on Garland. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Check out Dinwiddie's hops. He certainly caught the defense by surprise there.
Strus with a screen on Dinwiddie. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Nails the baby hook. Dinwiddie's got 8 points.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Niang a screen. Pass to Wade. Lively on the double. Out to Thompson. Oh, from deep. The shot comes out. And so Dinwiddie will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 3. It's stolen by Garland. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Kleba. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Now here's Dinwiddie. Give him 8. Out to Thompson. Kleba, screen on Garland. Thompson goes in. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And you can tell that Klay trusts his guys. He calls a play, and they just go to the right spots.
Outside Garland. Launches it. Unable to get that one.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And in Garland, we're looking at one of the best passers in the league, Richard.
I don't think he gets enough credit for it. He's got such a great feel for the game, the way he wiggles in and out of the lane. It is so impressive. He is such a great, confident floor leader. Looking for a high percentage shot, Garland wants the best look he can get.
Dinwiddie against Garland. Dinwiddie passes to Thompson. 1:16 left in the third quarter here. And yep, it's good.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Garland scanning the floor. It's a three-pointer. Garland's got 7.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
52 seconds left in the third quarter. Dinwiddie against Garland. Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
Cleveland has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Outside Strus from deep. And the Cavaliers, another 3. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go, neither able to land the knockout blow.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's Dinwiddie on the wing, defended by Niang. They swipe it. Fast break, Cleveland. Strus the pass to Niang. Outside Garland. And here's Strus outside. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason.
It's not going to be easy. Come on.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. In the backcourt, it's Mitchell and LeVert. And it's Okoro in at the 3. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Cleveland?
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And you got to respect their energy level. A lot of steals, staying active, and making things happen.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Outside for Mitchell. Fires the 3. Yes, sir! Mitchell from long range.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Mavericks trail by 5. Doncic on the wing. Oh, deflected. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Four on the clock. A strong finish by Doncic.
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind of night Luka can have. Wow.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 4th assist with that last one.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Doncic with it. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Gafford, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Here's Mitchell. Oh, get up, Donovan. Wow.
So prolific. Mitchell's a guy who can put up 50, 60, and he's even proven to put up 70. Sheesh.
And that's an intentional foul.
Kyrie Irving. Third personal foul. Third team foul.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Outside Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Goes back up.
Encouraging to see Doncic hustle like this on defense, wanting to make an impact and doing just this.
Here's Irving. Oh, and Mobley with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. Irving against Mitchell. Gafford with a screen on Mitchell. Outside Irving. Shot clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Gafford.
On defense, Allen is more than just long arms and height. He has terrific awareness and great hands.
Here's Mobley. Count that bucket. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
So creative on the attack. I like whenever Doncic knifes inside and looks to score.
2 minutes.
Mitchell on the attack.
2 minutes.
Irving against LeVert. Puts up a deep 3. They get it back. Allen, the pass to Mobley. Mitchell against Doncic. Mobley, a screen on Doncic. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
Kicks it to Doncic. Washington, a screen on Mitchell. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Mitchell against Irving. Clock at 4. Inside. Ooh, stolen by Allen.
That is how you deny entry. Great effort.
He tries for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And now it's a 12-point Cleveland lead.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Cavaliers.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Donovan Mitchell.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
Back to Irving. To the paint. Here's Gafford. Back to Irving. Shot clock at 5. 3-pointer. The Cavaliers pull it in. Here's Mobley. The 3 from Okoro. It doesn't go for him. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K. Sports for and look at the starters for the Cavaliers. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. The guard and off guard are Mitchell and LeVert. And it's Okoro in at the 3. And for the Knicks, we've got Jalen Brunson. OG Anunoby is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Robinson in at the center. One of the best 3-and-D wings in the league? Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple of seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
Now Mitchell, after OG Anunoby missed from long range. And it's Mitchell missing. New York with the ball. And Anunoby, here we go. Pass to Towns. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
Let's see the best move. Give yourself a round of applause.
Brunson, a screen on Mobley. And Towns throws it down.
You got to cut off these lanes if you're the D. When Towns spots one, he's coming through full force.
Here's Okoro. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Out to Bridges. Here's Anunoby. Drills the three-pointer.
Really solid in the catch-and-shoot game. Anunoby always ready to fire.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. Now he's worried it's going to be one of those nights when Donovan Mitchell just goes off. He told me it's like guarding a ticking time bomb. You never know when he's going to blow up, but we're anticipating it. So coach is expecting the best out of his team, preparing for the worst. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here we are, Greg, in game one of the NBA season. How does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
Now Mitchell, after Mikal Bridges missing on that last three-pointer. And it's Allen with the jam.
And that size and versatility make Jared Allen so hard to defend.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Bridges against LeVert. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Well, last season, the Cavaliers won their first playoff series since 2018. That's when LeBron was with them, Greg.
And it was their first series win without LeBron James since 1993. So it was a huge deal for the organization as they continue to take steps in the right direction.
And Brunson, here we go. Yep, that one goes in there.
Now, guys don't want to guard someone like Jalen Brunson. He just keeps coming.
Here's a Okoro driving the lane. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now, here's Bridges, and the foul called on Jared Allen. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Bridges. 1:51 left to play in the first. Just 5 to shoot. Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
And you can see the length that time with OG stretching out to finish.
Allen kicks to Mitchell. Mobley outside. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Now here's Okoro. Brunson covering. Robinson with the block.
Well, the ferociousness that Robinson can have around the rim is impressive.
Brunson the pass to Anunoby. There's the pick. From the baseline. Brunson with it. Guarded now by Okoro. The shot's good from Brunson.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Mitchell against Anunoby. Mitchell right side. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, the leaping ability of Mitchell, allowing him to go way upstairs.
Bridges outside. The kick out to Towns. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Now here's Brunson. Robinson a screen on Mitchell. Brunson, good. Brunson's got 6 points.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
It's LeVert on the wing. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Shoots over Anunoby. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. It's a tie game in New York. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
We've got Bridges. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson, and it's Robinson in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for New York right now.
You got to chase Mitchell out of the corner, or he will drain those all night.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Now LeVert. Last time out he had 13 points. Inside, 5 on the clock. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now here's LeVert. Still scoreless.
Not letting the offense get the better of him. Bridges locked in.
And Towns the bucket on the assist by Bridges.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Okoro with it, runs and covering. Okoro kicks to LeVert. Okoro setting the pick for LeVert. And Bridges with the block.
Well, more than capable as a defender, Bridges with a great job using his length.
Nobody near Allen, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Mitchell with it, now guarded by Towns. And it's LeVert missing. And now the fast break, Bridges with the ball. Here's Anunoby, back to Bridges. On the wing, Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. LeVert grabs the miss. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
And here is Bridges, following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Mobley against Towns. From past the arc, Anunoby, no good. So for New York, their last game, a win against the Raptors in Toronto. Mitchell outside. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Bridges shot, good.
Well, there are not a lot of ways that Bridges is unable to score. This time he shows off the floater.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Bridges misses. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Mobley dishes to Mitchell. Mobley a screen on Bridges. Mitchell kicks to LeVert. And he drops in the layup off the glass. LeVert's got the lead up to 5 now for Cleveland.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Anunoby outside. 51 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
What a stuff there. Bridges doing it with authority.
Here's Mitchell. He's got 17. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Robinson misses.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Oh.
And how about Jared Allen? A little bit of flair from the big fella.
19 seconds left in the first half. Brunson against Mitchell. Bridges sets the screen for Brunson. In the corner, it's Bridges. 1 second left. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome to halftime. First things first, a look ahead at other games. It'll be the Golden State Warriors up against the Rockets out in Houston. Tip-off is 9:30 p.m. Eastern. And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half for the Cavaliers.
Playing well on the road can be...
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, they've got George Niang. Garland is out there with Max Strus. Then there's Tristan Thompson, and it's Wade in at the 3 spot. And Brett, you've seen the way the game has grown over the years. The skill level of the league is higher than ever.
Yeah, the talent level, Kevin, that is on display on a nightly basis in this league is staggering. But there's a lot of kids out there watching what's going on. They're going to push this game even further. How exciting is that?
Payne finds Hart. To the left side wing. McBride hits the three-point bomb. McBride's got his first 3 points of the game.
Doesn't get much easier than that. Hart was licking his chops when he saw his man wide open.
Pass to Niang. Back to Garland. For 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Garland. Garland's got 7 points in the game.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Payne looking around. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Strus's shot is good. And now a 9-point Cavalier lead.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that 3. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his look.
Thompson passes to Strus. Shot clock at 6. For the 3. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Garland. The second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. Garland's got the lead up to 11 now for the Cavs.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now here's Achua. Defended by Strus. Hart the pass to McBride. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Right side, Garland. Wade finds Garland. Screen by Niang. Garland, the pass to Niang. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And it's Strus missing. Knicks trail by 11. Hart, wide open. He fires. Nailed from three-point land.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea
why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Knicks making a change here. Garland kicks to Thompson. Back to Garland. Fires for three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
McBride passes to Achua. Here's Dadier. Pass to Sims. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Knicks shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
And sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning. And now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games.
Picked off in midair. And here's the fast break. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The dunk by Achua.
These bigs can really put some force on the rim. Achua falls directly in that category.
Niang finds Garland. It's rebounded by New York.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
2 on the clock. Can't capitalize inside. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then there's Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Robinson in at the 5. That's the 5 for New York right now. Driving to the basket. Some solid defense from Robinson.
Okay, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And Brunson has it in the corner. Back to Towns. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
They are just killing them on the interior.
43-37.
Anunoby against Mitchell. The 3. And Mobley throws it down.
And that's just opportunistic basketball. Mobley carving out space and then cashing in on the second chance opportunity.
Stolen by Okoro. 3-pointer, LeVert. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And the all-around game of Towns can score it, rebound it, as well as pass the ball. So skilled at his position.
Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 21.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
He was all alone on that one.
The handles lost the defender, and the rest was all Jalen.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. They've led by as many as 11 points. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Well, overall, he has played basically flawless basketball, but that was a bad turnover.
Knicks trail by 6. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. Brunson up top. Covered by Mitchell. Anunoby outside. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Cavaliers on D. Anunoby finds Bridges. On the wing, Anunoby. Covered by Okoro. Lock it 2. Here's Bridges. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Bridges kicks to Anunoby. To the paint. Here's Robinson. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And an intentional foul right there. The Knicks making a switch here. Hart's checked in.
First personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor with your New York Knicks.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. The tray sinks the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
Reliable. That's Mitchell from 3.
Hart kicks to Anunoby. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Allen. LeVert with it. Cleveland moving it around. Mitchell outside. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Cleveland.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Donovan Mitchell.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
2 open that time, made it look too
easy. Cavaliers lead 57-40.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. You know, Brent, when you talk about home court advantage, the Knicks have one of the best.
Well, New York is so electric, and just, I have memories, Kevin, of walking out on that court and it just feeling different. So the Mecca is back, and when it's loud, it is delicious. Brunson does this so much, just able to absorb the foul.
So it's the Cavaliers now. They've led by as many as 14 points.
Okay.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Anunoby a screen on LeVert. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Mitchell wide open. It's good from long range. Mitchell's got 34 points. Brunson goes in. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good.
Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. The two stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. And it's Grimes in at the small forward. And for New York, we've got Mitchell Robinson. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. Back to Towns. Towns on a screen. Anunoby for 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
And Jason Kidd inking a multi-year contract extension, Doris. He'll remain the Dallas head coach.
Well, B.A., you have to give Jason a ton of credit for the job he's done with this basketball team. And think about it. Your coach is a Hall of Fame level floor general in his own right. And now your best player, Luka Doncic, is an elite point guard. Just a perfect match.
Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance.
Now here's Doncic. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Washington, a screen on Brunson. Here's Grimes. Rips it home off a terrific move.
Wow, that's a big-time power play by Quentin Grimes. Nice finish.
And Allie LaForce spoke with Tom Thibodeau. Allie.
We talked about how exhausting it is to go up against Luka Doncic. Coach told me, quote, Luka's probably the toughest cover in the league because no one has been able to figure out a way to stop him. We have to just bring the intensity and do our best to slow him down. It's going to take a team effort to get that done. Back to you, B.A.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Doncic. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Boy, the extraordinary playmaking instincts of Luka Doncic on display right there.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Anunoby. Bridges outside. Fires for 3. Mavericks with a rebound. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Here's Grimes. Back to Doncic. Irving looking around. Takes it inside. Robinson with the block.
Well, this is the special aspect of Mitchell Robinson. That rim protection, that ability to send it back. Look out.
And stolen by Irving. Down low. And the dunk by Gafford.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And New York has possession. After the basket by Dallas. Anunoby can't get it to go. Stolen by Anunoby. Takes the 3. Gafford grabs the miss.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Washington passes to Irving. What's not to love about opening day, Grant? Every team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. And Washington powers it through.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Robinson finds Anunoby. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Towns on a screen. Anunoby on the take. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, give it to him at the rim, OG Anunoby. That's power, athleticism, beautifully done.
Stolen by Bridges. Washington against Towns. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Doris, you look at the shooting of Karl Anthony Towns. A 7-footer. He's as good as it gets.
He is, B.A. He has been verging on the 50, 40, 90 efficiency type numbers in recent years. He is right there with Dirk Nowitzki when you talk about the sweetest shooting big men of all time. Well, a bit reckless right there. That's his second foul, and he can't afford to pick up a third.
Irving against Bridges. Washington outside. And stolen by Bridges.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
Here's Towns. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Towns has got 5 now.
Well, just tremendous persistence from Karl Anthony Towns. Even under duress, the ability to stay focused.
A nice shot by Grimes.
Well, it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Brunson with it. Irving picks him up. And that one's good. Brunson.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Bridges against Irving. Kicks it to Doncic from outside the arc. Nice D from Bridges. And so it's OG Anunoby making things happen for the Knicks. He put together 10. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for New York.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for New York starting the second. And stolen by Irving. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Up and in on the layup. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
You simply cannot give Kyrie Irving room to run in the open floor. This guy is a phenomenal transition player.
Bridges passes to Anunoby. Doris, OG Anunoby helped the Raptors so much on their title run in 2019.
Yeah, the hard part is he was never able to suit up for the NBA Finals. To get through the season and then have an injury at that point, heartbreaking for a player. But consider, he's the first UK-born player to win an NBA title, and that cannot be taken away. What's amazing about OG Anunoby, this guy one of the best wing defenders in the league. You almost have to game plan for what he brings defensively.
Then put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Here's Towns. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. And it's powered home by Towns.
Big time slam by Karl Anthony Towns. Love when he's playing with this sort of aggression.
It's Doncic with a drive. The 3 from Washington. It's hauled in by Robinson. The Knicks with the lead. Now Brunson. His last outing he had 20. Towns passes to Bridges. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That's on Mikal Bridges. And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets. They are so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Now here's Washington. 7 points in the game, 4 on the clock. Here's Irving with the drive. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Boy, how about the speed at which Kyrie Irving comes at you on the drive? This is why he's able to draw so many fouls.
Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the 4th quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. And so it's Dallas with it after the basket by New York on the other end. Washington drives in. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Washington's got 9.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And Anunoby gets it to go.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
Here's Luka. Count it. Doncic has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
I'll tell you, the footwork of Luka on his drives is really something to behold.
Brunson against Irving. And Brunson, here we go. Yep, that one goes.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Lively, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Brunson, no good on the free throw. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Now here's Doncic. 6 points for him.
And so far, there's been tremendous cohesion offensively this quarter.
Brunson taking his time here. Towns with the ball. Irving picks him up. And it's Towns with the power finish.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And there's the screen. Doncic throws it down.
I'll tell you, some people question the athleticism of Luka Doncic, but boy, he loves to dunk on occasion and let you hear about it.
And Brunson, here we go. And there's Towns on the assist by Brunson. 12 points for him. Neither side willing to relent.
That's led to 8 lead changes and a bunch of drama already.
Pass to Grimes. Now here's Doncic. He's got 10. Outside Irving. Oh, and Towns with the block.
Outstanding anticipation for Cat right there. He sends that thing back to another zip code.
Here's Irving. And it's New York with a rebound.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
And that one is hammered home.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And so it's OG Anunoby making things happen for New York. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. It'll be the Golden State Warriors up against the Rockets out in Houston. That one gets going 9:30 Eastern, 6. And we return our attention to tonight's featured game as the Knicks had a closely contested first half.
We often talk about efficiency.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's end.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, without question, OG Anunoby displaying all his skills today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half, they've got Spencer Dinwiddie, Maxi Kleber out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's Derek Lively, and it's Exum in at the 2 guard. A nice shot by McBride. And we've seen the league ramp up the series model where teams play each other in the same arena twice in a row. What do you think, Doris?
DA, I absolutely love this, and more importantly, the coaches seem to engage highly in it because they feel to a certain degree it brings you a level of almost playoff-like repetition.
Kolek. Outside McBride. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. And with a pause in the action, Here we have the best rebounding teams from last year. Number 5, the Knicks.
Boy, their rebounding last year was phenomenal. Great fundamentals, aggressive to the ball. That helped them pull down a lot of second chances.
Out to Thompson. Back to Dinwiddie. No good on the shot. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for New York. They lead by 1. They host the Hawks after this one. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Dinwiddie with it. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Dinwiddie's got 6.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Outside McBride. Outside Hart. Clock at 6. It's hauled in by Exum. The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
And that one good.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Knicks trail by 3. Here's McBride. Outside Hart. Takes a 3. On target from range. Hart's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
That's just Josh Hart getting to his spot, being shot ready. Nicely done.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, the Mavericks are making moves to surround Luka and Kyrie with talent. Now they've given up a lot of draft picks, but that's what you do when you have superstars in their prime. With their beefed up roster, Coach Jason Kidd says, we are deep. This is the first time the Mavs have been deep in a very long time. Brian?
Yeah, I haven't been able to hear that in a while. They've got some players now, Allie. Here's Dadier. It's hauled in by Exum.
Amazing tenacity attacking the basket, and I'm sure he won't miss that next time.
Back to Thompson. Dinwiddie with a screen on Hart. Thompson shot is off. New York trailing. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Achua can't hit. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. No one covering. Exum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Really good anticipation by Dante Exum. He feels the defense laying off, and he sticks it.
Up top, Lively. Count it. Good. And now a 7-point Dallas lead.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And now a look at last season's most proficient free throw shooters. Number 1, Klay Thompson.
This guy is just lights out from the line. He demonstrated that last season and really hurt teams whenever they fouled him.
Here's Dadier. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Hard against Lively. 5 to shoot. Here's Achua. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Dinwiddie passes to Exum. And finished off by Kleba.
This team looks so focused out there trying to increase their lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. for New York. Knicks trail by 9. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And Brunson, here we go. And the rebound goes to Dallas. To the middle. Tipped.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
And these will be his second and third shots at the line here.
Well, we know this. Karl Anthony Towns was a go-to option from the very first moment he stepped in the lines of an NBA court. The versatility is so difficult to match up against.
To the inside. And the dunk by Gafford.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
We want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
And so it's Dallas earning this break in the action, up 10. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Boy, the maturation of Brunson is really special. This guy, phenomenal as scorer and facilitator.
Bridges against Irving. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Mavericks lead by 10.
Well, the key there is Kyrie Irving did a great job setting up his defender on the pick and roll, and it led to the score.
Back to Robinson. Pass to Brunson. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. A chance to check out Dallas's upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And looking at the Timberwolves matchup, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see lineups get sorted out.
Doncic passes to Irving. Fires in the triple.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Brunson misses.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible. I'll tell you, he's been much better in the second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
Out to Bridges. Will it go? Brunson, so confident at the rim.
This is something you're seeing evolve with Mikal Bridges, expanding his playmaking abilities.
Doncic right side. Grimes, the pass to Doncic. Here's Grimes. It's Washington, high post. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Doncic. Stolen by Anunoby. Here's Bridges. Finished off the break.
Great job by Bridges. Get out in front of the defense. Get in transition.
And here's Doncic. Back to Irving. From the arc. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Gafford grabs the miss.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Dallas.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Achua's checked in for New York. Hart comes in for Jalen Brunson. Irving, the pass to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Daniel Gafford is a vertical threat at the cup. Look out below.
Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Oh, got that one up quick. Irving's got 12 points here in the second half.
What a masterful performance from Kyrie Irving. He's over a decade into his career. He can still take over a game.
Hart can't hit. And here's Dallas. They're on a 14-6 run. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. From deep, here's Doncic. And Dallas hits again from deep.
The defense has to know they're going to get a steady diet of three-point shooting from Luka.
Anunoby can't get it to go. Dallas leading by 19.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Mavericks.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Kyrie Irving.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition. You had the feeling guys were looking over their shoulder, worried he was going to pick their pocket.
Outside for Irving. Just 5 on the clock. And it's off the back of the rim, no good. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. It's a 16-point game. Stolen. Here's Grimes. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, Grimes has the frame to work down low. I like when he gets inside.
And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke.